Welcome to another episode of the Gen Y Pod with Haika and Mutesh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good?
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good.
Eh.
I'm going to edit out the first take of that.
Are you?
Yes, because I don't understand how I should have it by now.
Yeah, by now you should. It's
But I
been a
don't.
minute.
It really is. And I'm like,
it has been.
how have you messed that up again?
How? Mutesh.
I
Why?
don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm okay.
Good week?
Yeah.
Hey, if you have to think about it.
it was
It's
a
a
good
problem. The pause was too long. Like, what's it?
Okay, let me just say it was okay.
It was,
It was mid. It was just okay.
We made it through.
Yeah.
We made it through.
Yeah.
That's the best we can hope for.
Yeah, man. What?
Well, I mean, connected to that, how's your weekend adulting then?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I actually don't.
I think we've started. Oh, I thought you were gonna be like last time. I was like,
being vulnerable
Yeah.
is shit. No. Hey, Z, I'm not being vulnerable
No.
again for nobody. First of all,
listen,
I don't
that's
even know.
once in a blue moon
Where?
event. Is not gonna
Hey.
happen again.
I don't even know how I was able to.
But that
open
was a
up
good
like
one.
that.
I liked it.
Um,
Very, very honest.
Yeah, I was just being myself.
Yeah.
Being honest.
Yeah.
And literally decided to just
Yeah.
open up a bit.
Mm.
Anyway, whatever.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Well,
Mm.
this week in adulting is
Mm.
I'm just fighting adult acne.
Adult acne.
Yeah,
You know, I didn't even notice anything.
bro. First of all, girl, did you notice my hair?
I did notice the hair. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. You see, I didn't notice the acne. I noticed the hair.
Bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, adult
And
acne is
one.
bad.
It's one people. I'm seeing one. That's the one.
Okay,
that's
wait.
like.
I have like history of bad acne.
Yeah.
So like when I get like a pimple, it's triggering.
It's like
bro.
the biggest thing
Yeah, it's like telling
on your
me,
face.
hey, more and more is coming. Because you know
Really?
it starts with one pimple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to like before I would have pricked this thing by now,
Mm.
but then now you're not supposed to prick it. You know,
Mm.
it's supposed to dry on its own.
Mm.
Nee. So I'm hoping this one is just
Yeah.
on its own
I mean,
because
yeah.
it's not even that time of the month or
Mm.
next to that time of the month. So I don't know why I'm getting a pimple right now. Why? Why do I have this guy on my cheek?
But again, I didn't notice anything. But I used to get acne when I was my teen years. So I get it. I get
Yeah.
like, when you see it and it's like, why?
Why? Why are you
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. But
How's-
it's like nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your week been?
It's been all right.
Mm.
Although a little bit tied into our discussion last week about imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, apparently. Because there's a gig I'm doing and I'm kind of trying to plan it out and everything.
Mhm.
And like I'm always trying to judge how I've grown in business.
Yes.
You know, I'm always like, okay, have I grown from that last point to this point or whatever? And I guess you don't see the small increments.
Yeah.
So you're looking for the big changes, right? You're like, I
Yeah,
started
like,
here, now I'm here.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't see the big changes, right?
Mm.
Anyway,
Do we ever see the big?
I don't think we don't see the small.
I'm
changes.
sorry, the small
Yeah,
changes.
I don't
No,
think
we
do.
don't see
No.
them.
We're waiting for the significant changes,
Yeah.
and then we're like, yes,
Even like when you're
things have
working
changed.
out.
Yeah,
Literally.
exactly. Actually, that's why I stopped working out because like
I'm seeing nothing happening.
after,
What
like,
is happening
after
here?
like 3 sessions, I'm like, where's my six pack?
Bro.
This is useless. I'm out, and I leave. And I
Yeah.
never come back.
Mhm.
Yeah. So unfortunately, like, so I was putting, I needed some gear, and I called this guy up, and I'm like, hey, can you help me out with some gear?
Mhm.
And this guy's like, yeah, what do you need? And like, he has this equipment list, and I'm like, God damn.
Here's
Okay.
a list, an equipment
That
list.
is a list. That is like, and film gear is like expensive.
It's a lot.
I'm like, I'm nowhere close to having like any of this. You know what I mean? So it starts hitting you like, oh my God, like, are you even a serious person?
Mutesh.
How can you not have like, and actually, that's why I kind of dropped one of the reasons I left social media or Instagram. Let me say Instagram. Because actually it was two-way. So I kind of, when you see people doing well,
Bro.
and then you start like judging yourself because you're like, oh my God, we're in school at the same time. We're in the same class.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing
Flying
all
to
this?
different
And I'm like,
countries. Yeah.
bro, why are you still in this spot? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And also, I also didn't like, even when I did it, let's say I go on holiday or something, and you do that typical thing where you now show like, oh, I'm in wherever.
Yeah.
And a lot of my travels are to do with my work.
Yeah.
So now people would assume like I'm doing this all the time. Like, oh, you're just flying around the world.
Yeah. Going to Paris.
Going to wherever, doing these jobs. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
These happen like very rarely. And it's not most of the time it's someone else buying the ticket. It's not me like paying for all this stuff. But I don't want someone watch me and feel bad, like, oh, I haven't made it to a certain point, or I don't know if I'm doing that well or whatever. So I actually like consciously I was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Even if I'm going, I don't know, to the next county, I don't want even that much. I don't want someone to be like, ooh, I feel bad because this guy is like doing so much. Anyway.
I like agree with you 100%. Like we usually travel, but I don't post all the time because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know if it's like boasting.
Yeah. Well, it's not even boasting. It's just I don't want the same
feeling.
To,
of
like,
people
so I don't want someone
saying,
else thinking like,
exactly.
Oh, I'm not doing well because I can't do this and that and that and that.
I understand.
And also, then I realized I don't want to start resenting anyone. If you're doing well, I actually want to be happy for you, not be like, why does he have that and I don't? You know what I mean? And as much as you try and pretend like, oh, I'm not feeling that, it happens. It just creeps into your head. And you're like,
it does.
So that's why I just took myself out of Instagram, because I noticed this happen a lot on Instagram and probably Facebook. TikTok, because I don't follow a lot of people that I know, is great, because I'm like, oh, it's fine. I don't know this person. So that's fine. Yeah, but at least, so tying in with last week, it hit me, and I was like, oh,
imposter syndrome
happens all the time,
all
the goddamn time. So trying to work on it. Just be like, you know what, you just take your own. This is your pace.
Yes,
I've never been the fastest at anything.
Listen,
so
even if we tell ourselves this is your pace,
you
still feel some type of way.
Happen,
you'll still feel small heart.
Yeah. But
but you have to keep on telling yourself, take your time. Don't worry. You're on your own lane. Don't worry. Hey.
But also that other lane is going fast. Wait, slow down, guys.
This is a fly.
Slow down.
Maybe we're just on a normal day.
What is that goddamn hurry?
Why are you in a hurry?
Relax. So you just walk with me. Walk.
Please, let's use my pace. Let's go. My pace.
Yes, please.
Together. Pamoja.
Yes. But actually, that wasn't even my weekend adulting. That was just like, it reminded me. Yeah. But my weekend adulting is, do you know I ran out of gas?
Oh, shit.
You know, it doesn't happen very often. It happens.
Did you talk about it? You're like, my gas baby has lasted. Did you say anything like that?
It does last though.
Oh.
Living by yourself, do you know? Okay.
Yeah.
You live in a house with other people, so I guess gas runs out quick.
Not really though.
Yeah.
No.
I think mine has been over 2 years.
Okay, not that long.
It's been long.
Okay. Hey. We are on different leads. 2 years.
But here's the thing.
Must be
I
nice.
swear, like I've been living in this house just over 10 years. I think I bought gas maybe 3 times.
Wow.
At least the one coming now I have to buy gas.
Yeah.
I think this will be the 3rd time.
Guy, were you cooking?
Yeah, I was.
Shit. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Like, really? Of all other timings.
Okay, but luckily it was just when like the food has just got ready.
Okay,
and
good.
Then kind of went.
That's
like,
fine.
Okay,
that's fine.
But then
not at when it started to fry onions.
Then
they're just.
But then also like I forgot that now I have to like take the tank out and like go get another one. So like it hit me like later, like the next day I was like, oh, damn it, I need gas.
You don't have dialer gas?
No.
Oh.
3 years, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, every 3 years or whatever. So
it's not necessary.
That guy probably even.
It's like
he moved on to another.
He's probably
hey, what happened to you 2.5 years ago?
I'm in Embu now. Hey.
I'm a farmer now. What the fuck are you talking about? I haven't done that gas thing for years.
Oh my goodness. Hey. Wow.
We haven't figured out like just getting gas direct to our houses?
Hey, it's a lot of planning.
Yeah? I wish they would do that because I don't want to think about it.
Sindio, in Dubai, they bring for you the gas. Yeah. Must be nice.
Not just that gas. Do you know they actually come and fuel your car if you want?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey. A friend of mine was telling me that. What do you mean? Hey. He's like, yeah, you go to sleep.
Good times.
You leave your car open. You come during the night, fill up your car, and then off they go. I was like, genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Right? Do you know how, like, let's say the next day, tomorrow you have a meeting. Yeah. Maybe in West D. And then you say, I need to put fuel. But then you go to the fuel station and there are like 3 cars in front of you on all tills. Yes.
Or it's one of those fantastic days in Kenya where it's like, oh, the gas is now 5,000 shillings.
Bro. Hey.
Per gallon. You're like, fuck off. There's a shortage of fuel.
Because I remember when they used to jab and then now like you're running late. And that's the day the matatu decides.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to put fuel.
Yes.
My God. Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
Like, there's nothing. Matatus, there's nothing you can do. You just sit there.
Yeah, you just sit.
Whatever decision they make, you're just part of it.
Exactly.
They're just part of it now. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
The guy wants to stop for lunch. I guess we'll just wait.
Stop for lunch. Because of no.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, my God. Yeah. The last time I took a matatu was in Coastal. Down at the coast, and like, oh my God, they're just like, yeah, we're leaving in the next 5 minutes. Oh, okay, cool. An hour later, I'm like,
they're still waiting for people. Did you know this?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, fine. It's understandable. Yeah. Potentially you're from a different lane.
No, but even everyone in the matatu was like, what are we doing? Can we go, please? What are you doing?
They're waiting for it to fill up.
I know.
Yeah.
So now when people started like, okay, as we're going to look for another matatu, that's when they're like, oh, look, we're starting. See? We're starting. Hey, just get back in. We're almost leaving.
Literally like a restaurant when they're telling you food will be ready in the next 20 minutes. They bring for you cutlery. Yeah. Condiments. Then you wait.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
But me, I love my country.
I don't know.
Right now,
I'm seeing how it goes. That's great. Okay. Give me an excuse. I'm out.
You're out?
I'm out. Hey. What happened to Roy? He just left.
Yeah, even me just feel like maybe we should just go back to the motherland.
Yeah?
I was talking to my folks. I was wondering, wait, Miamwaji, are you guys going back to the motherland?
Yeah.
And my dad said, Z.
Why?
I don't want.
Why?
He doesn't want.
Tanzania is so chill, man.
It is. I think that's why he doesn't want. No, my dad is very fast paced.
Yeah.
So
Tanzania is so chill.
No, thank you.
How many times have I been there? No, the first time I went, we were supposed to. It was a boys' trip.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be there for the weekend. We stayed like a week.
I understand.
And we came back very injured. Like we weren't looking the same.
Everything is very affordable, from the hotels to the food.
It was just the parties,
to the alcohol.
It was too much. Also, I had run away from home. So
what? Anyway, how old were you?
That was another story,
bro.
Not run away. I just didn't tell them where I was going
for a week. A week. I
waited until I crossed the border to be like, oh, by the way,
I'm in Tanzania. Good.
Okay, I didn't tell them. I told my sis to tell. I was like, wait until I cross the border.
Then you call and
tell them.
Okay.
Like, I'm out. What are they gonna? They can't come looking for me.
No.
They did a mountain carnival though.
They came and looked for you.
Yeah.
I met my dad in carnival.
Was he just dancing? And he was like, hey,
he's just having fun at the bar. Yeah. He was like, oh, you guys are here. Yeah, it's my time to go home.
What's that saying? Apparently, you're not supposed to see your parents drink in a bar or something.
Is it a Meru saying?
I don't know if it's a Meru saying. Someone was telling me about that, saying like you're not supposed to see someone like because they might mess, they might be messing. So.
Bro, hey, my dad said,
oh well, time for me to go home. At least let's go to another
time, yeah.
You don't want to see.
He just gave us money and said, okay.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Be on your way. Yeah. I bet my parents were very liberal.
Yeah, that's cool.
Extremely. I never ran away from home or anything. I had to go to the club or anything. Just inform them. No game.
Yeah. No, Tanzania was just because I knew they would say no. Not that because they're strict.
How old were you
I think they were just like, huh?
Well, this was around how old? You were around how... what am I saying? What
I don't
English
know
is
what
that? Hey. How old were you
I
at
don't
that
know,
time?
actually.
A teenager or in your
Late
20s? Oh, late
early
teens.
20s.
Oh, hey, but there you're still living under their roof, my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Where are you going for a whole week?
Party. So I was like, I'm out.
What?
Anyway, I'll tell you that story for that. Hey, that trip was mad. But Tanzania, dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I love
awesome.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Calm.
Everyone was okay, too calm.
Yeah.
The second time we went, I went for work and we got there at night. And we're like, okay, so there's a fast food joint that's open. Let's just stop and get some food. We waited.
Yeah.
We
waited.
Have to have in fact, patience. When we walked in, because there was like no one else, they were looking at us like, what are you doing here?
We're about to close and you guys are checking in now.
I don't even think they were about to close. They're just like,
really?
You want food at this hour? I don't know.
Okay.
So we were like, and we're hungry. We're starving. We're like, hey, please, can we get some burgers? Did you order? They were like, okay.
Really?
Dude, I think we waited almost an hour, over an hour.
But just was the food good though?
No.
Oh, shit. What?
But at the time, we're just hungry. We're just like, just feed us.
Just eat.
Just give me something to eat, you know? Yeah.
I love TZ.
Yeah.
I really know.
I'll pick TZ over at Kenya.
Any day.
Yeah. Okay, but maybe that's because I've only been there. Yeah, no, you do. Yeah. I remember one night, like, we had gone out, so I was hungover the next morning. So at like 11, I was like, I need something to drink. I'm so thirsty. Let me go get some soda.
Yeah.
The shops are closed. I'm like, it's 11. What are you talking about?
It's late.
I'm asking around. They're like, what do you mean? It's 11.
It's
and I'm
11
like, I'm like, no, AM.
Oh, shit.
So when I'm asking,
they're not open yet.
No. So when I'm asking, hey, like I'm asking people around, like, hey, the shop is not open. It's 11. Then their response is like, yeah, it's 11. And I'm like,
it's early.
Yes, it's 11. Like, I'm saying it should be open. They're like, why should it be open at 11 a.m.?
When I was working there, let me just say those excuses, but okay, I was a bit of a high. What's it called? What do you call it?
What is that?
The rank that I had.
Yeah.
So I had people beneath me, like my subordinates.
Yeah.
Should I call them subordinates?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, they're my colleagues, but they answer to me.
No. Call them subordinates, so it sounds really weird and bad, and people write in and like, this chick says they're subordinates. Jesus.
They were my
they're
colleagues.
No.
And I had a team. No, fuck. Let me just say, I had a team. Thank you.
Internet, come after Haika.
Z.
She says she's
so I had a team.
So if that's your subordinates, you are the what?
I was their manager.
Their mistress.
Anyway.
Okay, manager. Okay, go.
Right. So they'd always have this excuse. This week, this guy will say he has a headache.
Yeah.
So he can't come. I'm like, okay.
Is this a Rush or is this a Da?
Da. Yeah. And then this other week, nimefiwa. Like somebody has passed away, which is fine.
Yeah.
But you'll hear it's my uncle to my man and it's
Yeah.
But we have to go.
Yeah. Hey. Did you start keeping a track of like how many people like?
Oh my god!
I think your uncle died last week. No, it's the other uncle.
Yeah,
it's the other one.
Oh, this other auntie.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Hey, that's when I knew I had patience.
Yeah.
When I was working in TZ. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
actually, everywhere we went, you just had to be like, okay, we'll just wait.
Yeah. And then okay. Also, I don't know how to keep time. And I'm also TZ. What up?
That's in your DNA.
It's in my DNA. So even
today I waited. I was like, who is this?
Wait, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the story is mine. So we used to say that we meet in the office at 10. I told guys 10 because 10 is a good time. Yeah?
Apparently not. Even the Dukas are not open.
Midday. Guys are checking in.
What work are you coming to do at midday?
Yo.
And they leave us?
4. Yo. Hey.
Amazing.
Hey.
Amazing.
Bro.
Yeah. I'll never forget. The way they were so confused. Like, what do you mean? It's 11.
It's 11.
What do you expect?
Yeah. Also, where I live, by the way, also the shops don't open early. Like where I live right now.
Yeah. In Kenya.
Suko Shags. It's Suko Shags.
Okay, Shags is... yeah. It happens.
So if you're in a hurry and you need something, from 10:30, you'd find shops open. Yeah.
Okay, but that's okay.
Yeah.
10:30. 11. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Was that Arusha?
No, that was Da.
It was Da. Yeah, man.
That was just mad.
My people.
That was actual madness. I actually want to write a story for that trip because it was just too much.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of stories, what's today's topic?
It's a heavy one. It's not heavy, but it's heavy. But it's not heavy. But it's cults. Jesus. Speaking of cults. Speaking of things happening in Kenya.
Yeah.
Because hey, so for those who are not in Kenya, might not know, there's like, it was a couple of weeks ago, it was discovered like there's this religious cult down at the coast area of.
But before you get deep into that, can we first talk what is Christianity?
What is Christianity?
Yeah.
It's a religion.
But according to Google, I just want to understand the meaning of Christianity before we go into cults, because it kind of has.
They're very similar definitions. Or you could, if you squinted or tilted your head, the definition of a cult could also,
Christianity could be one of the same. So according to Google,
most religions actually,
it says the religion based on the person and teachings of Jesus Christ or its beliefs and practices. Yeah. So, and what is a cult?
Now, the difference is a cult is kind of based around a single person, right? So like a leader, some kind of quote unquote spiritual leader, or it's not any kind of leader. So the cult kind of evolves around that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And according to Google, it says a system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object.
Yeah.
What you just said. The second meaning is a person or thing that is popular or fashionable among a particular group or section of the society. So like this series has become a bit of a cult in the UK. Right now it's what? Bridgerton. Something like that.
Cult followings, like cult classics, cult, especially movies and films and music.
Yeah.
And there's like cult bands and stuff like that. But I mean, so Kenya's going. Is this our first major cult in the country? I think so because I can't think of a, but not really, because I think there's also political cults.
And then there is the meaning of religion. What does religion mean? It means the belief in and worship of a superhuman power or powers, especially a god or gods. So religion and a cult.
Well, I think cults use religion to their advantages. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
So today's topic.
Yeah. Cults. So we've got this. I think it's a religious cult. I guess it is.
Yeah.
So there's different kinds of cults, right? You've got religious cults. You've got doomsday cults. You've got polygamous cults. You've got terrorist cults.
Polygamous cults.
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Terrorist cults, racist cults.
Yeah.
So there's different kinds of cults.
All those make sense. But the polygamous one, I'm not so sure. Is it a cult or is it just people who are just cheating or
no?
The reason
they think it's a religion. So
being polygamous.
Yeah. Okay. Also, there's a bunch of cult leaders who, even if they're not polygamous cults, who insist that they sleep with all the women, for example.
Bro.
Have you not heard of this?
Yes, I have. Yeah. I actually watched it on Netflix the other day.
I mean, it's very convenient.
Bro.
It's very convenient. It's like, hey, if you want to be saved, all your women have to sleep with me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I think at that point, that's when you should be questioning things. They were like, wait.
Why?
How does this? But also, a lot, people get into cults for different reasons.
And guys are just manipulative.
Yeah, so we've got this cult. I think it's over 200 people have been bodies have been found in this like property that this church used to be on. And I don't think Kenyans are grasping this. Like, it doesn't make sense.
No. And I think the media has been told to keep quiet.
Oh, really?
Like, have you had anything of late?
Well, I mean, they're still doing they're doing all the bodies, like they're finding all the bodies in phases.
Oh my god!
So they're doing like okay, we'll dig up, we'll go through this area, then go to the next area, then go to the next area, and each area is just like more bodies and more bodies and more. So this has been going on for years, and apparently this pastor, convinced people to starve themselves to death.
My problem is children.
And yeah, well, now the parents would just not feed their kids. Imagine. Or take them to hospital or whatever. And they just died. Like, do you know, my thing is like, do you know how hard it is to starve yourself?
Yeah.
Like to deny and say, I'm not eating.
And then there's not, yes, they're starving themselves. Yeah. But then the pastor is eating.
Yeah, yeah.
Him is not fasting.
No, he's there to guide you.
He needs the strength from Jesus to give it.
Which is weird because he's saying, because they're desperate to see Jesus, so he's like, I will help you get to Jesus, just don't eat. But you as a pastor don't want to get to see Jesus either.
Oh my goodness!
Start with yourself, man.
It's sad.
And so I think Kenyans are not understanding.
Yeah, we've not grasped it yet. You're like,
because I think this is maybe we've had smaller cults, but we've never had anything on this scale.
Yeah,
and it's mad. But so I was okay. So obviously with all these Netflix shows and all this stuff, but I remember the first cult that consciously I was like, oh, what's going on here? Was Heaven's Gate. In 1997.
Remind me about that.
Those are the guys who thought, they believed that at the time the Halley-Bopp comet was passing Earth. So they believed that if they unalived themselves, their spirits would catch a ride on the comet.
Whoa.
So 30 guys just unalived themselves.
And then?
I don't know. So
my goodness.
They're just dead.
Where did this happen?
This was in America.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I remember that story and I'm going, wait, how do you convince that many people to do that? You know what I mean?
So that the souls could catch the comet.
The comet, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because they believe that the alien race some alien race would is where they should be, not here.
Oh my Lord.
So then, I mean, obviously that's the first one I remember consciously, but then those other stuff. So I started, over the years of kind of when you hear about the other ones. So I think the first major one in the US was Jonestown in 78. And that was 900 people who unalived themselves. And that's also mad. 900 people. And they also, so it was families.
Yeah.
So they also killed their kids.
Okay, so why did they kill themselves, these ones from Jonestown?
Now, the guy who was leading them, he was called Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he was kind of paranoid. So he's also one of those I'll sleep with all the women and all this kind of stuff. But then those stories of abuse and, So when there was an American senator who heard about the abuses going on, so he was like, okay, I'm going to go down to Jonestown, which is in Guyana.
Okay.
So all these Americans went to Guyana.
Yeah.
And lived on this property.
Yeah.
So this guy was like, okay, we're gonna go down and just investigate. So while they're down there, they got shot and killed. So now the Jim Jones, I think he got paranoid. He was like, okay, we just killed an American senator. So
we all need
guys, they're gonna come for us. So the only way is to just end it.
Lord, how does it get there?
But that's what's crazy. It's so they made, so the saying they drank the Kool-Aid. That's where that comes from. Because they put cyanide in Kool-Aid so that the kids wouldn't taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how they got the kids to drink the stuff. Yeah. So 900 people. But there was a bunch who didn't drink or they survived or that kind of, but over 900 people died. So I remember that. And then, then Heaven's Gate. And then, what was the other one? There was the Japanese one. Aum Shinrikyo.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure if you see the guy, so the cult is called Aum Shinrikyo.
Does it have a meaning in English?
Yeah, so that means, I forgot. It does have a meaning.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a guy called Shoko Asahara. If you see him, he's this Japanese guy with really long hair. Anyway, this was mid-90s as well. No, early 90s, sorry. Actually, if you go to Tokyo today, you will not see like a public dustbin.
What?
Yeah.
So these where guys, do they throw their trash?
No, Tokyo is clean though.
Yeah.
But they don't do it because of these guys who did like a terrorist attack from this cult, where they took sarin gas, and they had an attack on a subway. So basically, they took like, imagine, so like a bag, like a polythene, like what is it called? Paper bag.
Yes.
So they took paper bags, wrapped them in newspaper, go to the tube, the subway, they put them on the ground, and then like these guys were carrying like umbrellas.
Yeah.
So now as they were leaving, they puncture the bag.
The paper bag, yeah.
So the sarin gas just starts leaking nicely into the train. And they bounced. But it takes a while for the sarin to like start circulating. Yeah. Osmosis. But then people start throwing up and you're throwing up blood and stuff like that.
Is it osmosis or diffusion?
Diffusion, probably. Yeah. It's okay. We let it slide, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so like about 13 people died.
Fuck.
Yeah. So like to this day, you will not see a bin in Tokyo because they're like, that's an easy way to do this again.
And if you ask these people, why do that? Why kill
they
people?
Believe like that one was weird because that one they would attack, let's say like there's a court case against them. Somehow like they'll go and kill like the lawyers or the judges or like attack people.
Oh my goodness.
So it was like, but that's not anything religious. You're just like mad that someone is like
coming to question.
Yeah. So that one is weird. That's really weird. But that one, the leader was... Actually, most of these leaders are dead.
Oof.
Yeah, so they caught that guy and he was tried and, done with him. Anyway, so yeah, I remember that one. There was Waco. That was a big one in America. There was the one in Uganda.
Which one?
What? Dude, that was messed up.
Tell us. What happened?
So that church, apparently it had been started in the 80s.
Okay.
And their whole thing is, you have to follow the 10 Commandments strictly, right? So now when it was coming up to the year 2000, the preachers started saying, hey, guys, the year 2000, that's when the world would end.
Okay.
Jan 1st or whatever.
December 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right? So now, obviously, some of the followers are like, dude, nothing's happened. So then they shifted the dates. They're like, it's in March. Like March 17th or something. That's when it's going to happen. Obviously, didn't happen again. So guys were like, are these guys really telling us the truth?
Yeah.
Do you know what these freaking guys did?
Yeah.
They locked everyone in a church and burnt it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Hey.
They just burned down the church with people inside.
And these guys call themselves Christians.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So that was nuts. And then more recently, Nexium. Have you heard of Nexium?
No.
That's the one. Okay. Have you ever watched Smallville?
Yes.
Do you remember the nerdy girl? Not the hot one, not Lana. Oh, Lana.
Okay, I don't know names.
Kristen Kirk. You know, there was the main love interest?
Yes.
Not her.
Yeah.
That's my girl. That's my... I was in love with that girl.
Yeah.
There was Clark Kent's best friend in that, the blonde girl.
Oh, yes.
She used to recruit people for a cult.
No way.
Yes. And this was recent.
What?
She almost got Kristen Kirk. What? If she had got her. Where? Anyway. So there was
what's going on?
This is recent. This is super recent.
And what was her cult about?
So it was led by this guy called Keith Raniere. And he was supposed to be like this super smart guy. He's gonna like help you figure out your life, all this good stuff. And it just turned out like the guy just wanted to sleep with like a bunch of women mostly.
Oh wow! So she was the pimp.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
So now she even tried. So now she was like the celebrity kind of
pimp
recruiter, trying to get like people to the cult.
Was it people or ladies?
Ladies mostly.
Yeah.
Damn. And it got so bad in the cult, like they actually branded. They actually got like chicks got branded.
No way.
And branded with like a hot.
Yes. Like a cow.
Yeah. And it's a symbol, like. It's a symbol, but if you actually break down the symbol, it's actually like the letters, the guy's, what do you call initials?
Oh no!
In like a design.
Like Yellowstone. Have you watched Yellowstone?
No, I haven't. No. Yeah, but you see the branding?
Yeah. Fuck.
So,
Yeah.
and it was like a lot of like Hollywood's like people, celebs.
So what would he tell them for them to join the cult? These are the things we need to know.
You know what's weird? They've even done a documentary because like this guy had videos with Alison Mack was a chick in Smallville. When he's talking to her and you're watching her, she's just like staring at him like he's the most, like every word like he's saying exactly is like everything he's saying is just it. Wow. You know what I mean? And you're like, wait, what's going on? Like he's just a man.
Yeah.
Who maybe knows how to like talk very well. Oof. But that's the one thing I think a lot of these cults have. Like actually it is because you're following an individual who, I'm going to use the kids' terminology. Yeah. He's got that riz. He's got that riz.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something they have. What are you telling me to the point where I'm following you? Yeah. I'm pulling down my trouser. I'm showing you my butt cheek. And then you're stamping your initials on my bum. Yeah.
But a lot of it is, okay. And here's the thing. I don't want people to think, oh, everyone who follows a cult is stupid or mad.
No, I don't think they are.
They're not.
They're not.
They're just, a lot of them. So I remember watching a documentary about Jonestown. Like now a lot of the survivors. I remember someone saying like she was just a bit lost. She didn't have answers. She was confused. Yes. And this guy just said the right things that she wanted to hear.
Exactly.
So then you just follow them. Yeah, obviously they're not saying, hey guys, this is a cult, come in. They're just like, no, we're just like this, the Keith Raniere guy just sounds like a motivational speaker, basically. He just sounds like he's saying, no, you do this and your life will be better. Do this. And so you think, oh, okay, that's fine. Then it's only later that you discover I am getting my ass branded. So yeah, I think this is a cult. Or my wife is sleeping with that guy. This might be a cult. You know what I mean? So I don't fault a lot of the people who fall into this. Yeah. Even the guys at Chocohola, like you're really in it. You're really believing what this person is saying.
Do you know what social media does to us? Let me just talk first about social media. Yeah. Because it gives you that. Where are there influencers? They aspire.
Yeah.
So we are aspired to be like them. So like now this cult.
Yes. Yeah.
They're telling you things that you want. So you follow him.
Yeah.
So you tell him, they tell us, I don't know what that guy was telling people, that to the point where you're starving yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to see Jesus.
Because he has the answers. He's unlocked something you can't understand.
Yeah.
Like, and you believe it, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just religion. It's also like political. That's what I'm saying. We've had cults in this country as well.
Yes.
Politicians will make you do shit.
Yep.
Anywhere. But here, I mean, you will see like people follow people like it's like this is a god, and it's like no, they're not. They're just a human. Relax. Even in America, I mean, actually, it's actually like someone like Donald Trump. It's actually called the cult of Donald Trump because of how people follow him.
Yes.
Like reality, you tell like someone who follows like a Trump
supporter.
You tell them, okay, here's the truth. Here's what's actually happened, and they're like, no, he didn't say that.
Straight
he didn't do that.
Yeah.
And you cannot shift that from their brains.
Not at all.
You know?
Yeah.
So if that guy tells you, oh, go unalive yourselves, they might do it.
My goodness.
They might do it. You know what I mean? But again, that riz does something.
That
riz. I don't know whether I've learned that word. I am going to abuse it. I don't even know if I'm using it right.
You are.
I am? Good, because I had no clue.
Bro, cults are just...
They're insane. Okay, I'll stop saying it. I think it's people taking advantage of other people, basically.
And I'm sorry to say this. I really love God. But now this is now where you ask yourself, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Show yourself before it's too late. Yeah.
To just like walk down like this. Hi.
Save us.
Hi. I've been gone for a while. But what you guys are doing is kind of fucked up. Can you stop?
Yeah,
please?
Something like that. Yeah. I mean, can you come like that and just tell us?
Okay, I'm going to disappear again for a little bit.
Yeah.
Please, stop it.
Yeah, before it's too late. Like, even you're seeing children starving.
We could get into some... I have questions about such things, but religious people have answers, I guess. But I think it's a lot of people taking advantage of.
Complete advantage of the poor.
Especially the poor.
Exactly, of the poor. Because they have no hope.
Yeah.
So this is their last resort.
But in general, it's all kinds of people. Because like now, something like next year, those aren't poor people. Those are rich people.
But here, what did they want? What did they need? They needed to be famous on Hollywood?
No. They were just lost, or they were just looking for answers. So it's not even like, I think it's a lot of it is taking advantage of people, basically. The same way a con man, have you ever been conned?
Have I ever been conned? Is a good question. No.
You actually believe, like, I've been conned. And like, even when I look back, I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Like, obviously them, it's wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and they're gone. But I can imagine if they carried on making you believe, like, oh, no, I'm a good guy,
They're usually actually very intelligent.
Yeah, very. So like next year, the Keith Raniere, he was supposed to be like super genius levels or whatever. So like everything he's saying sounds really smart and yes, of course. And you're like, yes, you've got the answers.
Yes.
And it's that confidence building, and then all of a sudden, and here's the thing, I think there's more cults. It's just people haven't died yet. You know what I mean? But like people will do very strange things in those cults.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, how close have you ever come to getting into a cult?
Very close.
Very close.
But mine is related to religion.
That's how they get you.
Hey, we used to go for Bible study every week in different houses, and then my girl was like, no, actually, at that time my baby daddy was like, do you know that church you're going to is a cult? So I'm like, I've never even heard of it.
But it was a legit church?
No.
Oh. So it just started?
Yeah, it was just one of those random churches that just start. And then he was like, hey, Z, these guys are a bit off. But I was not seeing it at that time. I just given birth.
Yeah.
And when you've just given birth, you still look like you want to tell God, thank you.
You're questioning birth
to a healthy baby. And you just want to give yourself to him, right? But then now you continue hearing how they're preaching, and then you go to their church and you see how they're behaving.
But see, they're just feeling spirits or whatever. I don't know what's...
No, it was just off.
Yeah.
So I left. I left before it was already too late. Then my girl is the one who introduced me to that church, yeah? And then now later, I never spoke to this lady for a while. Later she was like, you know that church was a cult, eh? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to go deep.
But no one like died or anything.
Died? Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you see, that's the thing. I think people... It always happens too late, and then that's when people say, "Oh, that's a cult." It doesn't have to get to that point where
it doesn't.
Like, some people are like unaliving themselves or whatever. It doesn't have to get there. Like,
even the things that they used to preach about and how they used to preach, it was just off.
Let's use like this one for Shokahola. Like the guy was saying weird things, but like until people were discovering bodies, a lot of people are like, no, seems normal.
Yeah.
This guy saying don't use modern medicine, don't starve yourself. Because even in other religions where they're like, oh, you will fast. I'm like, what's that got to do with God? You know what I mean? Don't come at me.
They said Jesus fasted for 40 days, so it's also a good thing for us to fast.
I thought he did it so we don't have to do it. Because I got you, don't worry about it. I got you guys, don't worry about it. And I was like, we shall whip ourselves. He's there like, no, don't do that.
I am not deeply religious, so I don't know how to argue that. I
just found it weird because like he went through the stuff and then we're like, on Easter, I shall crucify myself. I was like, no, guys, don't do that.
Bro.
You don't have to now. I did it so you don't have to.
You're reminding me of this other cult called Western. The guy who said he's Jesus. Did you watch it?
Why?
And then now the lawyers came for him on Friday, Good Friday,
and
saying,
crucified him?
No, they were coming to crucify him.
You said.
So we ran to the nearest police station. What are you?
But you said you're Jesus.
Hey,
come here.
And then his wife is called Maria.
Was it a coincidence or she changed her name?
She changed her name to Maria.
God. So he changed his name to Jesus?
Yes, it's called Jesus.
No, he's not.
Yes. Yeah. So apparently he was released from jail because
and just peeking outside. This guy is still there, like, we're still here. Come here.
So he was jailed because he was lying to his congregants, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what he had done wrong. So his lawyer, when he was releasing him out of jail, said, if you've ever seen Jesus' face, please show me Jesus' face. Do you know how Jesus looks? If you know how Jesus looks, you want to tell me it's not this guy and he's claiming to be Jesus. How do you know him is not Jesus?
But is Jesus going to come back with the same face? So we can change his face if you want.
Exactly. Like, that was the lawyer's argument. Yeah. So they're like, it could be him. Yeah. He might be Jesus. And you're holding him in for nothing.
I wish the police would have joined in as well and be like, you've come to, well, you know what happens in the Bible? Hey. The authorities are the ones who turned him in. So, like, guys, come and get your guy. I am Potter. And then I wish the police chief would have been like, but do you know my name? Pilot.
Oh,
damn
Pontius Pilot.
Damn it.
No. Okay, check out. When the lawyer guys they're going to crucify him. Yeah. And he ran. He was scared. They're going to kill me.
That's what you wanted, isn't it? Come here. Come.
Wow. Come. Special.
No, but yeah, no, guys do the strangest stuff. Like religion, I don't know. It does things to people's brains.
Me just want to understand why there are churches in residential areas.
Don't get me started.
Why? Where I live,
I don't know.
There are 4 churches.
They need to see, you need to hear.
2 churches don't have windows.
Yeah.
One is SDA, so on Saturday,
yeah,
there's noise from 7:30.
Yes.
On Sunday, is the other Protestants. Yep. Bro.
So this place used to be the quietest neighborhood. Quietest.
Yeah, this place has been known to be a very quiet
until
neighborhood.
One day, there used to be a bar like 2 plots down. And then
but all of a sudden,
they were really chill. But I think they weren't making money.
Yeah.
After a while. Because there used to be like there used to be like a barber shop, a bar, restaurant, a place if you wanted to come and with a special lady.
Lojo.
Fine, say it like that, but it's a
lodging.
Yeah, okay, fine. Lodging. Anyway, but it seemed like they weren't getting business. A few months later, I just started hearing some music. I'm like, what is this? What's going on? And loud. And literally, even like the neighbors were like there was a petition, because now it was a church.
Yeah.
And first it was like a few people.
Yeah.
A couple of months. Like a bus showed up.
A bus.
What is going on?
Bro.
Even with the petition, we're like, okay, just keep the noise down. You don't need to wake us up.
Yeah.
At 7 in the morning.
That's please. The problem. Because these churches don't have windows.
They don't listen. Actually, there was a day I was coming home and you could see into the compound. And the speakers were facing out.
Exactly.
Outwards. Not inwards, out. So I'm like, why and here's my thing. I'm like, if I can hear you a couple of plots down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the people in that church can hear you.
Exactly.
Why
is it so loud?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, there's people listening to this podcast right now who live in this country who are like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro.
I don't know what you mean. Maybe it's the word of God, so
it's fine.
It trumps everything else. It's like, no, it doesn't.
No.
Please stop.
Yeah, don't force
things on it.
Don't force things.
No. Don't force things.
Exactly.
That's God doing.
There you go.
God is like, and you're doing what here?
Yeah, holding my tongue. Calm down, little girl. Slow your roll.
Not get that word out.
Don't force things on people. Mimi, you know
we have... walk down. Adios. I know what you're about to say.
My problem is the police post that's next to these churches.
That's crazy.
There's literally a police post.
Yeah.
And then a church.
Yeah.
Like you agreed for these guys to build the church there. Yeah.
But they can do whatever they want. They can do absolutely anything they want.
No, my problem is not even that.
Yeah.
That they're starting, they've brought in speakers and there are no windows. So we can hear everything.
So I was telling you, I write to my Nairobi governor because he went on a whole war against bars making noise. Yeah. Let me tell you, there are bars in this area. I've never heard any music. Even before this governor came and said, no, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They never made noise at all.
Bro.
Yet, at church, no one has ever told them, don't. I haven't seen him going, okay, we're shutting you down. You know?
I swear, I can't. I don't understand.
But you see, because it's a church, they can, and see, that's why this Shokahola thing. I think that's why they got away with it for so long.
Exactly, because they have
people. Yeah, people just like, that's a church.
Yeah, it's a church.
You can't. Don't go after them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna murder 200 people, bro. But it's a church, so I guess it's okay. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, cults use religion as a cover.
Yes.
You know, to get rich, to do whatever they want. Also, cults make money.
Yeah. Should we start a cult? Because the way my bank is, the situation of my bank right now.
Even your bank manager is like, have you thought about starting a cult? You might need to.
Oh my goodness.
You might need to. Your balance is saying start a cult.
Bro. Hey.
Or start a church. Man, they make money.
Starting a church and just talk nonsense.
Yeah.
Anything they want to hear.
As long as you know the Bible good enough.
Okay, I don't know the Bible.
And you've got the Riz. The Riz. Yeah. Oh, like now I'm watching what are these guys called? The big one, Hillsong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Even that was a cult.
Well, it's still a cult.
It's still a cult.
It's still a cult.
Bro.
But like,
that was disappointing.
Was ousted.
Yeah.
So he's doing a documentary where he's explaining his side, I guess. And it's all, by the way, it's just personality. It's just his personality. Because he was sleeping around. He was like doing, like, they were like partying and all this stuff.
It's the Riz.
The Riz. He's allowed to do it.
Wait, I don't have the Riz, by the way. I don't have it.
But you see, if we're the ones behind,
bankroll. We look for somebody.
Yeah, bankrolling. the Japanese one. Yeah. Like when now after the attack on the subway, they went now to the compound. They had like gold and money, and like they even had a military helicopter.
Why?
The compound, but that's how much money they had. Stacks of cash. And even this guy, the Shokahola guy, apparently he's loaded. It's only that they've frozen his accounts. The place was he was given 800 acres, basically.
Imagine.
Given. Well, the guy sold him at like, I think it was like 15 million.
Price.
God is still here.
He's just here holding my tongue. He's like, hey. That's the second strike, miss. Hey. Third one, it's out. Bro, I'm sorry.
The tongue just falls out. End of podcast.
No.
He just, What's going on?
Oh my God. I'm sorry, God. But it's true. These things are happening.
Yeah.
So
hey. It's actually true.
Guys.
It's actually true.
Okay. Should we open a cult?
No, a church.
Church so our cult is to get rid of all the cults.
Don't go to that cult. Come to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
We are the legit cult.
And give us all your money.
Cult against all other cults.
What was it? I wish someone was telling me about tithing. Again, don't come after me. Like if you tithe, sound cool. Everyone do your thing. Just don't starve your children if you're in a cult. Anyway, but like you're broke, but I have to give what I have to the church.
Yeah.
Who somehow is not feeding the poor or like taking care of the sick.
The pastor.
The pastor is driving around in a very big car, flying around in jets.
Bro, because of those ones who say Pastor so and so needs a car.
Yeah.
Church.
Yes.
Can we please save and what's it called? Do a fundraising for daddy. They call the pastor's daddy and the mommy. That which is very disturbing.
That's weird.
Very disturbing. Anyway, so
but you're supposed to keep giving them money.
Yeah.
Because that will make God happy.
What?
But you are starving. You actually can't afford a meal.
Can I be honest? I stopped tithing. I used to tithe.
Yeah.
First, I used to be a staunch Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I used to tithe every month.
Yeah.
At the Catholic church.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, just something was telling me why.
So it's brokenness telling you.
Exactly, bro. Hey,
brokenness was like, what are you doing? 10%? Do you know how much 10% is?
Hey, that is fuel.
can't afford food, nigga. Shit. Stop it.
Bro. So
yeah.
So I was literally a very staunch Catholic. I was born Catholic, raised Catholic, went to Catholic schools, did everything Catholic. But my question was, what's the first commandment?
Something to do with image, right?
Well, you've tried. Yeah. Do not worship any other god.
Yeah. False idol.
Yeah. Apart from me.
Yeah.
Why do we pray to Mary?
Isn't that a Catholic? Is that just a Catholic thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Snampton, I was raised Catholic, right? So I'm like, why are we praying to Mary? Why do we pray to
She's the mother.
Saints?
They are the
Why
children.
do we say the novena?
I have no idea.
And pray to Saint Mark, Saint Peter, Saint Luke.
But there are too many saints also. Can we cut them down?
Why? Yeah. So I was questioning myself so much. Like, the first commandment says, do not worship any other god. But we have a prayer for Mary. We have a novena. We have a prayer for Saint Peter and Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So I just said, the Catholic Church is not.
I do. Yeah. There's a friend of mine who were talking, and she was also in a Catholic faith when she was growing up, and she was just like, it just kept changing, like all the time. Like there was a new thing, and something changed, and then also now pray to this person, and now pray to that. Like, wait, I can't keep up, right?
Yeah.
And actually, I think even my mom used to be Catholic, but even her, she moved. So, is Catholicism, are they losing a lot of people?
I don't know. So
yeah, I think I went the first time. I was
disturbing my head.
I went to a Catholic church. I was like, you guys do exercise, man.
Stand, sit, kneel. Stand, sit, kneel.
And I don't know which is which. So like, I have to look around and wait for everyone to do something. And like, okay, I guess we're kneeling. Okay,
bow.
Cool. All right, bow. Yeah. I have no idea.
Raise your hand. Hey, put it on your chest.
Oh my God, what? Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was I went to another event just the other day, and it was very religious, I guess. And they started singing this song, which obviously I had no clue what was happening. I didn't know those movements. I didn't know those things. Like,
wow. Like,
so people are just raising their hands. I'm like, oh, okay. Ooh. They're like, oh, they're down here. Oh, don't worry, you're down here. Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we don't see more. But I genuinely think there's more cults in Kenya than people think. This is not the first one. I don't think it's the last one. Political cults is the one I'm thinking. You guys are not even open your eyes. Open your eyes.
We might even be short.
Yeah. What? No, I was in a group, WhatsApp group for my uni. The madness, the way people talk in that group, for whichever side they belong to, is craziness.
Yes.
Until I left, I was like, I'm done with you guys. This
Bro,
is too much.
like you can even get angry.
Yeah.
Like,
and people are throwing mad insults at each other, like they actually want to physically hurt each other. And I'm like, you guys are doing this for a politician. Are you insane?
Who doesn't even know you.
Doesn't care. Does not care.
Doesn't understand what you're going through right now. And
even just like politicians or ideologies or whatever. Small racism, small sexism. So as much as we think, this is the cult. I think there's other kinds of cults. So there are
very many cults out there.
I think the ideas are the more dangerous things,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't have to be people dying. But I do remember the first... I was never in a cult, but like the first time I experienced a cult I was in the UK. And there's a Scientology... I'm sorry, Scientology is a cult.
Yes, it is. Tom Cruise is in that one.
Yeah. I was walking down... So what they do is they stand on the street and then they don't tell you, come to our church. They tell you, come for... It's like they just say, come for a reading.
Oh, is it like those guys who tell you, bro, come, I invite you for an event.
No,
and then you
go,
and then
they're
you
like,
find
no,
out.
come for a reading. So it sounds like, I don't know, some kind of massage. Like it doesn't sound like a religion, right? So you think,
like astrology-ish.
Yeah,
kind of shit.
Just come for a reading. So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So it's only later, like someone was like, oh, no, that's Scientology. I was like, what is Scientology now? Hey, I need to read up about it. I was like, thank God I didn't go in there. Fuchs. And I was wondering why people are just passing.
And Scientology has lasted.
It's been there.
It's been there for so long.
But you see, again, people haven't quote unquote died.
Yeah.
Although they are apparently very strange. And if you cross them, they like follow you and try and destroy your life and all this kind of stuff. There's that other actress who got out and made a documentary series.
The one who was dating Jamie Foxx. I think she was dating.
What? I don't know. But like she was talking about like, and a lot of people have done like exposés of like them trying to leave and like they're just harassed and all this kind of stuff. So I mean, there might not be like mass, deaths linked to it, but
damn cults,
don't be in a cult,
bro.
Just chill, man.
Just
relax.
Chill.
Relax, guys.
Just stay on your lane.
Yeah.
You don't have to be in a group of people so that you can feel like you are part of something.
No,
just be.
Although I think people like that. I think that's one thing humans, it's our kryptonite. We want to be part of something.
Yeah, we do.
We want to feel like we all think the same. We all believe the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's just when you get so fired up in that like group mentality, that's when it starts to become a problem.
Yes.
Like you're threatening people and all this stuff. It's like, oh, calm down. Can't we threaten each other for what we think?
Yeah.
That's strange.
My goodness, those are my thoughts.
I'm sorry.
That's what I think about this person.
I'm so sorry. But leave me alone. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Bro.
Strange. And that was our lesson today on cards.
What?
Right?
Hey, today's topic is heavy.
Yeah. It's crazy. They're still going through that property on Chocohola. So
and the fucked up part is also that there's some bodies they didn't find some parts, like some body parts.
Organs.
So there's also apparently
there
human trafficking.
There might be organ
trafficking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So so there might be another layer to this whole story, but it's still developing. We have no idea. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Please note, a lot of these cults, some of them still have mad followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like the Japanese guy, even if he was executed, they just rebranded it to something else and they still follow us. Even after all that.
Sad.
The Riz will get you, man.
The Riz,
The Riz will
I
get
don't
you.
have the Riz, bro. I need that Riz.
We need the Riz.
I need that money.
If you can do that and people just imagine just say a word and someone just says, here.
Yeah.
Have 800 acres.
It's yours.
Have all my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it there.
Yeah, bro.
Full of Riz.
Yeah. And just take care of yourselves, guys.
Please do.
Please. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of take care of yourself mentally.
Yes.
Get stronger mentally. Then maybe hopefully I don't know, but like maybe a psychiatrist would tell us or a psychologist, like maybe that would help you recognize like maybe I don't need this thing, Maybe I'm just working on myself somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember last week's episode I was saying I hate therapists. Why am I talking to a stranger, right? But I think it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It works.
It works.
Obviously, if you have the means.
Yeah.
They can be expensive. But if you have the means, I think it's helpful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll just go for a walk.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah. Do you know grounding? Do you know what grounding is?
No. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Like you go outside.
Yeah.
And you're bare feet.
Oh. The streets of Nairobi with bare feet?
No. Like outside your home.
Okay.
Calm down. Or literally just outside.
You live in a nice farm. I live in concrete jungle.
It's still fine.
No, it's not. I'm just burning my feet on hot asphalt.
So you put your feet down.
Yeah.
And your hands down as well.
On the asphalt?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And you just let it all in.
You see,
it has this feeling. Do you do that? I do that a lot.
I feel like you're rizzing me right now,
bro.
I feel like you're rizzing me. People will see me outside too. My hands on these guys are like,
it has
what are you doing?
A calming effect to the body.
I know what you're doing. No.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you if you know what grounding is.
This is. Nope.
I do that when I'm when I'm feeling anxious. I ground. It helps. It does. Like you just put your feet down and your arms down, and you sit there and you just let it in. Try it just once for like
you're rizzing me.
5 minutes.
You're rizzing me.
Okay, fine.
I'm not falling for it, guys.
You're rizzing me.
I'm strong.
No, you're not using it right. Rizzing me.
Oh, isn't that how it works?
You're rizzing me.
Yeah.
I
told you I don't know how to use it.
No.
I've just learned it. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, so wait, where will we go? Try some grounding exercises and
for real, it helps.
Yeah,
try it. Just 5 minutes of putting
please.
Your
Also,
feet.
if that has worked on anyone, please let us know so that if we can start our chat.
It has worked with me.
But if you have convinced someone.
Oh, okay.
We can start something.
Yeah, we can start
Could
something.
Be our first follower.
Some grounding.
And
grounding cult.
Come with your 10%.
Hey. Immediately. Hey, it's not after.
This is not for free.
See.
Stuff is not for free.
It's not for free, bro. Hey. No.
Hey.
Come with that 10%.
Yeah, man.
We need it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So next week, something that is not cultish and
not as heavy.
Yeah, we'll figure something else out.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us this week. Where can they find us, Haika?
They can find us on Instagram.
Yes, you can.
Gen Y Pod.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it.
That's it, bro.
You promised. There's a thing you promised after this podcast. TikTok open. What happened now?
I don't know.
You were so adamant. You were like, I am going to do it.
Listen, even guys were saying that we need to do a photo shoot. That the guys need to just see our faces.
No, you don't.
I'm like,
No. There you be caught with our face riz. Is that your face riz?
I'm just like,
you'd be like, wow, look at this. Oh, I'll give them all my money.
Yeah.
We're doing this for you.
Guys.
Yes. Yeah. Our riz is too powerful.
It's too powerful, man.
You can't handle it.
Yeah.
Too much riz. Yeah. Over-rizzed.
We are over-rizzed.
We're over-rizzed.
Please.
There's some Gen Z who's like,
close.
Fuck.
Close.
Yes, also if you have any stories, you can reach out to us on email.
Yes.
Yes. GenYpoddy, that is GenWhyPoddy@gmail.com.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's about it, right?
Yep.
Phew. Okay. and even that, getting that out is hard.
A bit of
Now imagine if we had like TikTok and Twitter and all these other ones.
Too much.
Oh my God.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So if you do want to reach out and tell us a story, give us a comment.
Yeah. Anonymously. We don't have to put your name there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know, give us stories, and we'd love to hear from you. And as you keep saying, please take care of yourself and each other. Sorry, I've taken over Jerry Springer's outro.
Just say it, bro.
Nobody was right. Take care of each other.
Yes, take care of yourselves.
Yes.
And take care of each other.
Take care of your mind.
Important.
Yeah. But do take care of yourself, and we hope to see you again next week.
Yes.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.